Oh,
Hi friends, and welcome back to this week's episode of Outer Wilds. So, I have been coming, this is the first time I've actually played this game since before Christmas. Everything that you guys have seen for the last few weeks I recorded over the course of, before Thanksgiving I think even, and then just cut it into pieces and put it out, and of course edited all of it, which was really fun when you spend 5 hours trying to get 30 minutes worth of footage because you didn't get where you needed to in time, or any of the other 1,001 ways that you can die in this particular game. But we are back, we are here, and I received a request to jump in and go to my ship's computer to read all the updates on what we've discovered so far, just so that way everybody can kind of make sure that they have everything. If you don't want to see that, then feel free to go to this timestamp right somewhere over there. Probably right there. Yeah, right there. Go to that timestamp. That is where you can skip all of it. However, if you're still here, I'm going to assume it's because you actually want to see me do this. So let's jump in and let's go and make sure we know everything that we know, and then I think we're headed to Dark Bramble today to see what that particular planet holds for us. View the ship's log. So we have learned so much, and there were times that I would come in here and reread to make sure that I kind of knew what was going on, but I definitely don't remember everything, and as you can tell, I didn't look through everything. So I'm going to kind of rehash everything we know to this point, especially everything that has those little green check marks. So let's start, where the hell do we want to start? Let's start down here with all this red stuff. How do we zoom in? There we go. So the vessel, real fast, I just want to make sure that we know everything we know, because the vessel is their main ship. The Nomai warped to the solar system in a spaceship called the Vessel. They were attempting to follow a signal from the eye of the universe. The vessel crashed somewhere in Dark Bramble. The vessel's warp core broke when the ship crashed in Dark Bramble. Okay, big time bad. Escape Pod 3. One of the 3 Nomai escape pods never made it out of Dark Bramble. Okay, so if we want to go to Dark Bramble today, there's a decent chance that we're going to find the vessel and Escape Pod 3. And then we know that a mural of the Nomai vessel encountering a signal. These are all the murals that we've looked at before, and that's Dark Bramble ensnaring the vessel, and then 3 escape pods evacuating. The Nomai constructed a temporary settlement beneath their crashed escape pod. The Nomai worked together to recall an eye-shaped signal they encountered while aboard the vessel. The signal was somehow older than the universe itself. The Nomai decided to call it the Eye of the Universe. The Nomai abandoned the settlement over growing concerns about its stability. Totally fair concerns, it turns out. One of the 3 Nomai escape pods that crashed in our solar system. This is Escape Pod 1. All 3 escape pods were launched from something called the Vessel, which was badly damaged. Escape Pod 2 doesn't tell me anything special about that, but I'm pretty sure that's the one that's on Ember Twin or Ash Twin. I think Ember Twin. The anglerfish fossil. The Nomai children used to play a game here. One player was the anglerfish and wore a blindfold. The rest of the children, the little fish, lined up against one wall. When the anglerfish said go, the little fish had to sneak across to the other side. The blindfold rule was added because real anglerfish are blind. The adult Nomai were delighted to see the children incorporate their research into the game's rules. So I don't know if you guys remember this, but we tried to go to Dark Bramble once before, and I'm not even sure I left it in the video. I think I did, because it was just a real short clip of me trying to fly into Dark Bramble, and I was really impressed and surprised and like, wow, check out what's here. And then an anglerfish came up and ate me. And I wonder if all of the emphasis on this anglerfish fossil and the reason they really want to make sure that you find it and you look around and check it out and see all the comments around it is actually because some of this science is how we get past the anglerfish in Dark Bramble. So if that anglerfish is blind, then entering Dark Bramble isn't the problem. It's maybe being heard. Because I would think I could probably leave my ship lights on because it can't see them, but it can probably hear me. If it can smell me, there's nothing I can do. But anglerfish in general do not use their scent, to the best of my knowledge. We've looked at the Hanging City and we've done a lot there. The Sunless City, there's more to explore here. Oh, screw off. I have been everywhere in the Sunless City. It's probably one curl I didn't read properly, and the only reason I'm angry about it is because I've spent a lot of time trying to resolve the Sunless City, and clearly not enough time. So we did go to Sun Station, and I know that made it in. And so, the sun station was designed to make the sun go supernova. The Nomai fired sun station, but it had no effect on the sun. They concluded that the sun station could never cause the sun to go supernova. After the failure of sun station, the Nomai took a break to investigate the newly arrived comet. According to a Nomai computer, our sun has reached the end of its natural life cycle. Alright, the Ash Twin Towers we know all about, the Black Hole Forge, and the alignment angle diagram. Remind me of that. A diagram depicting the alignment angle between a warp tower and its corresponding astral body. A warp tower alignment angles are not exact. They need only be within 5 degrees of the astral body's center. This results in slightly longer warp windows that last roughly several seconds. Anyone stepping onto the warp platform during the active window will be immediately warped. Okay. Nomai Mines, we know all about that because those helped the Ash Twin project, which we went to in one of the videos that came out over the holidays. A hollowed-out chamber inside Ash Twin. The energy cables from the planets are plugged into a protective casing at the center of the planet. There are 8 monoliths with Nomai masks attached. 3 of the masks are actively receiving data from the probe tracking module, Giant's Deep and Timberhearth respectively. The Ash Twin project was designed to use the energy from a supernova triggered by the sun station to send probe data from the orbital probe cannon 22 minutes into the past. The sun station did not work. Although the Ash Twin project was theoretically sound, the Nomai were unable to power it. And so that's the whole reason for hour loops, and that's the reason you can only play this game for 22 minutes before the sun goes supernova and you get sent back, which you have seen happen to me many, many times. Because the sun goes supernova and then the whole galaxy gets sent back, which is really cool. Okay, Statue Workshop, Statue Island, we went there on the very first episode. High Energy Lab we finally went to. Oh yeah, we got to check that out. That was neat. White Hole Station we've been to. The Northern Glacier we've gone and checked out. We went to Lakebed Cave. Quantum Moon Locator, which none of their Quantum Moon locators work because the Quantum Moon just kind of fucks off wherever it wants to, and it has a 6th location that we don't know anything about, and I don't know if you guys remember that. So let's check out the Tower of Quantum Trials real fast. I think this was in the last episode I uploaded. This tower held knowledge a Nomai needed to make his or her first quantum journey. Observing a quantum object, observing an image of a quantum object, these are the same. The Nomai called this the rule of quantum imaging. Remember, the other quantum shards have other lessons to teach. So unfortunately we learned this last, even though it was necessary to do some of the other things that we did, so I guess just by trying to figure things out, it worked out. So fortunately they know you're going to explore this galaxy in kind of whatever way you want. Or I guess solar system, it's not a galaxy. I apologize before somebody rips my head off in the comments. It's a solar system. And they know you're going to explore it in whatever order you want, so they leave clues in multiple places, and that particular lesson was at the Tower of Quantum Trials, but we also found it in the cave. They specifically said, like, take a photo of it and it stays. So it just needs an observer and it will stick around. And then the Tower of Quantum Knowledge, that's the one that's on Brittle Hollow, and we've been there multiple times. The Quantum Shrine, and I think I actually cut this out just because the audio wasn't very good, so you guys may not remember this, but oh no, I haven't been to this Quantum Shrine, never mind. The Nomai built a shrine on the Quantum Moon to aid in the pilgrimage to its 6th location. Never mind, I haven't been there, obviously. We still don't know where the 6th location is. It sometimes disappears, possibly to an unknown location. Many Nomai went on a pilgrimage during which the Quantum Moon carried them to its 6th and most secret location. To explore the 6th location, the shrine on the Quantum Moon must be on the moon's north pole. Hang on. So we have to get to the moon. We have to get the shrine on the north... I'm sure that will make sense. The Nomai on Brittle Hollow observed a phantom moon that would sometimes appear in the sky. The Nomai on Ember Twin observed a moon that would disappear when no one was watching. A Nomai named Solanum landed a shuttle on the Quantum Moon. Chert's research notes mention a quantum moon that no Hearthian has been able to land on. Haha! Well, I feel like we're gonna fix that, possibly today. Solanum's shuttle, excuse me. A Nomai named Solanum landed her shuttle at the Quantum Moon's South Pole and prepared to make the rest of her journey on foot. Visitors to the Quantum Moon always arrive at the South Pole for reasons unknown to the Nomai. Cool. Gravity cannon. Okay, we've checked out all of that. Let's back out just a little bit. There's Oh, I know there's more to explore at the Ash Twin Project. Okay, so ruptured core. And you guys may remember what we saw on the interloper was this ruptured core, but it's possible this entry is going to have a little bit more information. Sometimes I can't always tell what they're trying to make obvious in front of me, so these entries are very helpful. I found the 2 missing members of the Nomai shuttle crew near a large ruptured stone that looks like it exploded from the inside. The Nomai traced the strange energy readings to a spherical stone casing filled with some form of exotic matter. They determined the exotic matter was both lethal and under extreme pressure. If the stone were to rupture, the exotic matter within would rapidly expand, completely blanketing the solar system almost instantaneously. One of the Nomai stayed behind to examine the alien matter while the other rushed back to the surface to warn the rest of the Nomai. And unfortunately, we know how that turned out. Frozen Nomai shuttle, and gravity cannon. I want to make sure there isn't anything I missed here. I found a Nomai shuttle almost completely encased in ice. The Nomai landed on the interloper not long after its arrival in the solar system. The shuttle's equipment heard strange energy readings coming from somewhere beneath the surface. There were 3 Nomai aboard the shuttle. One of them stayed behind to keep the shuttle warm while the other 2 explored the interloper. Clary, the Nomai who stayed behind, lost contact with the other 2 after they descended below the interloper's surface. And everybody died. So, Gabbro's Island. Gabbro. Okay, the village, the eye signal locator, Rybeck's camp, the Southern Observatory, and the tornado simulation. The Southern Observatory is where you figure out that to get into the core of Giant Steep, you have to go through the one tornado that's going the opposite direction counterclockwise and will actually shove you below the current at the core. The construction yard is where they're making everything, and I'm sure there's something specific they're making there, and I can't remember what it is, so that's where they built the orbital probe cannon. I could have guessed that from the way that the picture looked, but you know what? Nah. Ocean depths, yeah. The ocean is surprisingly calm beneath the current. Some sort of electrical field surrounds the planet's core. I passed through the electrical barrier and reached the coral forest at the planet's core. And I did that accidentally by really just wanting to check out and see if I could go and hang out with the jellyfish. So that was absolute luck, and I'm grateful for it. So the orbital probe cannon. I actually really enjoyed the whole puzzle of the orbital probe cannon. This one was fun. The broken remains of a Nomai space station in orbit around Giant Steep. There are 3 access ways branching off from the central hub area. The orbital probe cannon was created to find the precise location to the eye of the universe. The Nomai pushed the orbital probe cannon above its maximum power setting to create the greatest chance of finding the eye of the universe. Ugh. It has a maximum power setting for a reason. I'm an accountant. I follow rules, everybody. I'm sorry. Control Module. The Control Module recently received a request from Ash Twin Project to launch the probe. The cannon was aligned with a randomly selected probe trajectory. The probe was successfully launched, but the cannon's structural integrity was compromised in the process. Damage is detected in multiple Damage is detected in multiple modules. The launch module is badly damaged, but its projection pool is still intact. A Nomai named Mallow argued that it wouldn't matter if the cannon's structural integrity was compromised, since they only needed to fire the probe once. A Nomai named Privet countered that they wouldn't be capable of receiving the probe's data if the probe tracking module was destroyed. Privet was right. The orbital probe cannon has launched millions of probes. The 9,318,054th probe, I shouldn't have said "and" in there, the math teachers are going to be mad at me, you're right, I know, located a deep space anomaly matching all known criteria for the eye of the universe. The probe tracking module automatically records each probe's trajectory and transmits the data back to the Ash Twin Project. I found Nomai coordinates marking the location of the eye of the universe. So they found it, but if I remember correctly, the probe tracking module was at the center of Giant Steep. So they may have found it, but they may not have known that they found it because they exploded everything. Hey, explosions are bad. And sometimes they're really fun. Let's be honest about that. Esker's camp and the lunar lookout, and I think that's everything. Yeah, that's kind of everything that we've done. So since we're headed to Dark Bramble, I want to double check this entry. A seed from Dark Bramble crashed here and has already taken root. Tektite, yeah, I forgot about Tektite. I like Tektite. Wants to use a scout launcher to get a good look at what's inside. I launched my little scout into the seed. Somehow the seed is much bigger on the inside. When I launch my scout into the seed that crashed on Timberhearth, it ends up somewhere in Dark Bramble. So, that is That's what we know. I don't think there's any other little green exclamation points. So everybody should be caught up. So let's head to Dark Bramble. Oh boy, just seeing stuff like drift up out of the mist is really frightening. Because I can hear, I'm not sure if you guys can, but I can hear something. Yeah, I can hear an anglerfish, and I'm not facing in the direction that the sound is coming from. So I just have to do my best to, like, skirt around it. Oh my god! I'm gonna waste the entire 22 minutes just trying to, like... Oh, it found me! Yep! Dang it! Dang it! Maybe what I'll do for this episode is I'll put up a kill count for how many times that I have been killed by anglerfish. 1. 1 is the current count. Because I think this is going to be another one of those situations where I'm recording for 5 or 6 hours to get a 20 to 30 minute episode, just because trying to accomplish this and do something new is going to take forever. See, one of the concerns that I have right now as I'm trying to figure out which way to go in here is the anglerfish have their little balls on top of their heads that could be these lights. Oh god, I just saw one of them move. But the bramble seeds also have these same lights. And so you don't know if what you're looking at is going to kill you or going to help you. So one of the things I'm consistently listening for is the scary sound of an anglerfish becoming aware that you're there, because they definitely, like, communicate that they are aware. And you can hear them off in the distance. Right there. And it's very scary because I'm not looking at them and I'm just doing my best to float and not be noticed. And I don't think I'm doing a good job. I think they know I'm here. I'm not touching anything. You can see right here. Yeah, you can see right here. It lets you know when any of the thrusters get moved. It tells you which way it's moving and how intensely. I'm not touching any of them right now because I am just trying to get into the seed that we saw. And see, we can see it emerging here. This is the seed that I'm trying to get into. And my guess is this one's somehow different. I'm trying to be quiet. I am trying to be cautious. Oh, this is not the way I want to go. Did you see that? Oh, wait. Did you see that? Oh, God. This is going to kill me. I might have made my way out of there. Oh god, do they react if you touch them? I am not moving a muscle. Tell me they don't react if you touch them. Tell me they don't react if you touch them. Oh, I'm not touching a thing. I'm not even gripping parts of the controller that have buttons. And I'm gripping real tight to make sure that I don't accidentally... Oh, just drift silently. And maybe they won't come after you. I'm not even firing a scout, guys. Like, I realize this is boring to watch, but I am scared I'm not going to be able to make it. But I'm getting somewhere. Like, I think the game kind of set me up for success. I'm getting to something. I don't know what that is. God, I hope it doesn't kill me. But it looks really cool. And I think this might be some of the source of the red glow. I don't know if I want to touch it, but I also don't know if I want to face the consequences of not touching it, you know? Oh, if this kills me on contact, I'm gonna be real upset because I worked very hard to get to this particular point. Oh, boy. God, there's just anglerfish everywhere ready to kill me. Oh, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? Okay, so I'm just kind of sliding through it at this particular moment. I am not touching a button. I'm just letting my momentum carry me. Okay, let's just see what's over there. More anglerfish. Surprise, surprise. Oops! I hit a button. I hit a button. I hit a button! Hit a button, guys. That's how I died. Did the one thing I was trying so hard not to do. 2 deaths. But so far, floating and not moving seems to be working. There's floating and not making sound seems to be working. So I'm going to keep using it. It's just going to make for really boring episodes for you guys, because all you're getting is me freaking out while there's small sounds in the distance. Which is obviously the most fun anybody could ever have. Actually, at this rate, I'm going to be able to fly just directly in the hole. Oh! Yeah, see? That's exactly what I was just talking about. You don't know if the white ball is... I'm going to hit this thing. We're about to find out if it can handle being touched. Did you guys see that? I just floated right through his teeth. Okay, well, that was safer than I thought it was gonna be. Oh god, it's right in my ear though. That's probably the one I could hear last time. If I even leave last time in, depending on how long it takes me to get through this, I may not leave every single time I try in here. Nope, now it definitely heard me. Just run, just go! No, no! 3. Should we count it as 3? I think we're going to count it as 3 because it's 3 this episode. I've only died to an anglerfish one other time. And that was when I had no idea what I was doing. So, we're going to go with 3. Even though technically I always add an extra 1 for the time that I just flew into Dark Bramble and was like, yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. What's the worst that can happen? Yep, it's after me. Nope, there was no getting away from that. Dang it. 4. No! I have to approach. 5. Okay, so I know there's a seed. That dot to the left I know is a seed, and I know there's a seed at the far end of this. And I know the red one's a seed, but the red one seemed like a deadly seed. So last time I tried for that one. I've tried a couple times to get to the left one, and I haven't had any luck. So now we're gonna try straight ahead, and we gave ourselves a little boost, and we're way too close to this particular white blob, which I think is gonna turn out to be an anglerfish. I'm trying to do just tiny little adjustments. But I believe there's a... Yep, so there's an anglerfish there. That's probably that white bloop. And then there's a seed. And I think we're about to see the anglerfish. Yeah, there's the anglerfish. Okay. So... we're gonna gently coast past the anglerfish. I didn't like that sound. That was terrifying. This thing's huge. Gosh, that's neat. What a cool idea. Sure, yeah, let's buckle in. Oh, nope, you can't launch the scout that close to one. Or it will come after you. So, that's 6. So I just had a brainwave. I'm a moron. Dark Bramble emits a sound. And I have a signal scope that listens to sound. It's on my ship. Given that this game hasn't tried to screw me over at any point in time, and it has given me many and various ways to solve puzzles and try to help me do those things, my guess is it's not actually going to ask me to fly around inside a hostile environment by myself with no guidance whatsoever to try to solve puzzles. It's probably going to give me some guidance of some kind on how to do it. And it's told me to do it silently, but I also have a signal scope. Listen for a harmonica. That is now our goal. We get in there, and we see if any of the seeds is giving off a harmonica sound. It's taken me 6 trips to Dark Bramble. 7, technically, but 6 on this particular episode to figure this out. Reason 1 why I'm not in Ravenclaw. You know, I've played this for so many hours, and I'm still not amazing at flying this darn thing. Slow your roll. Slow your roll. Okay. We're going for that one. What is my scout seeing? This does not... I'm sorry, it looks like there's a camp in the middle of this anglerfish. So let's just keep heading this direction and see what we can see. I wonder if our signal scope got us where we needed to go. Sorry guys, I'm just excited. The thing is, I don't want to touch a button and maybe make an anglerfish aware of me when I'm this close to finding something new. So I'm just gonna drift in casually, calmly, just let it happen. I'll deal with my ship later. Hi! Who are you? Feldspar! Whoa! Where'd you come from? No one's come here, and well, never, actually. That makes you the second Hearthian to ever reach Dark Bramble. After me, of course. Well done! Say, it's you! They made you an astronaut, and you haven't blown yourself up yet? Good for you! Feldspar, you're alive! You never were the brightest hatchling, were you? Yeah, that's right. I'm alive. Been camping out here since my ship, crashed. Violently. Wait, what? Oh, this is a good story. I'd just finished exploring the core of Giant's Deep and needed a new challenge, and none of us had ever been inside Dark Bramble, so I think, hey, let's give that a try. I've been cruising around for a while, dodging the old massive interdimensional vine, bristling with thorns, when I run into this huge anglerfish, the biggest I've ever seen. I pull a few stunts, try to shake the thing off, nothing too fancy. I'm going full speed when the fish clips me, knocks me into a vine, and... Well, like I said, I crash! Blammo! On impact, my ship starts making noises like it's coming apart from the inside, and I think, well, that ain't great. Sure enough, I barely get out of there before the electrical system starts sparking like crazy. It's either move fast or die unpleasantly, so I had to put a little distance between me and my poor fried ship. I camped out near where I crashed at first. I found the skeleton later. Great find. Would have been stupid not to use it. So I moved my setup over here, planted my emergency tree seeds, been here ever since. Wow! Yeah, pretty much. Anyway, that's how it all went down, Hatchling. Story's over, but feel free to stay and enjoy the fire for a while. Or don't. Fire's not going anywhere. Anything else you wanted? I found something. Lay it on me, Hatchling. I went to the core of Giant's Deep. So you figured out the old tornado trick, did you? Good work. I found this bit out by accident, but let's keep that between you and me, hey? Hornfells would have had my very handsome head if they knew I'd been riding the cyclones again. The ship's fragile. It can break. You can't subject it to extreme conditions. Not like I was flying the thing into the sun, was I? I've done that. And the jellyfish, you figured those out too? Hatchling, I tell you what, you've done real well for yourself. You're a fine astronaut, sure, but you might just become a pilot yet. Hey, Hatchling, pull up a marshmallow stick. He's cute. Come to hear tales of my heroic exploits, have you? Hum-da-dum-dum-dum. Where should I explore here? That's the spirit. Anywhere's good, but you should know that space is weird here. Intensely. Ever tried throwing your probe out into one of those weird seeds? See there with a little opening? It's just big enough to launch one through. Your probe tracker will tell you the probe's in 2 places at once, but I don't think that's wrong exactly, because space doesn't work right in here. That seed looks small, see? But inside, it's bigger. Much bigger. I've had a lot of time to think about this, and my theory is space in Dark Bramble kind of expands as you go through each sphere. That's why it's bigger inside those seeds. Well, that's my theory. Keep that in mind while you're exploring Dark Bramble, and maybe you won't get lost inside forever. Good luck. I found a Dark Bramble seed on Timberhearth. That's bad business, Hatchling. As Chert will tell you, if you're so much as a glance in Dark Bramble's direction, there used to be a 5th planet where Bramble is now. This infernal planet appeared at the center and kept growing and growing and growing until it shattered the planet and scattered its pieces across space. If we don't get that seed you found sorted real quick like, I suspect Timberhearth will be heading towards the same fate. And I'll tell you what, we Hearthians have overcome far too much to be done in by some worthless seed. He's so cute. I love him. I found Nomai writing saying anglerfish are blind. Aha! So the blasted things do have a weakness. Meaning my fly as fast as I can approach to dealing with them could have used a bit more thought behind it. No, well, at least it didn't eat me. All's well that ends well, eh, Hatchling? Cute! Nothing you want to share with me? Sounds like you better get out there and start exploring. Oh, I know people like this. Let's see. What happened to this anglerfish? Oh, skeleton? It was like this when I got here. Near as I can tell, this anglerfish must have been chewing on the vine and then eaten a seed, and then the seed grew and grew in the poor fish's stomach until this happened. Gross, huh? The skeleton was a good find. The light keeps the fish away, you know? See, they're territorial, so they mostly avoid each other. That's why I set up camp here. Shouldn't I tell ground control to come get you? Well, yeah, sure, whenever you have the time. Frankly, I kind of like it out here. Quiet, peaceful-ish. You're a little young to understand, but it's a lot of pressure being the best that ever was. It's been nice to have a break. Ah, Feldspar, you're charming. Where's your ship? Not far from here. As a matter of fact, if you go straight past the tail of this anglerfish skeleton here, you'll see a flickering light in the fog. Follow that, you'll find my own ship. What's left of it, anyway. Alright, I think I've told him everything. Good. Refuel jetpack. I really don't need to roast a marshmallow. I will enjoy this crystal while I have it. Where's my ship? My ship is 66 meters floating away from me. So there's a tail over here. See, it's taken me so long to get to this point that my guess is... there's nothing major that I can accomplish here, if that makes sense. Aha! That's where his ship is. Ooh, looks like yeah. I'm not going near that ship. I'm going to assume electricity is bad. But this might make sure that I don't wander into space as I try to get to a new place. Is there... Ah, yep. Okay, does this end right here? This appears... Yeah. But this is hollow in the other direction. Is there anything to see up here? Ugh. I love gravity. However, the next time I trip, I'm probably not going to say that. Oh god! That was very terrifying. What just happened? It got super foggy and then the fog disappeared. I did not like that. Hello? Please keep moving. This is definitely big enough for you to move through. Oh, I'm walking. That's what happened. Okay. I got into ice and snow? Well, that's neat. Ooh. What are you? I'm definitely on the right path. Play recording. Nope. Do not jump, you absolute idiot. Trip 4? Entry, I'm not going to say number 1. Crashes 3. Boring crashes 0. A personal best. Woohoo! I never thought I'd see one of these beasties outside of Giant's Deep. They were awfully useful back there. Maybe a jellyfish could be useful here, too. Blech, this thing tastes terrible. The outside is all rubbery and tough. Maybe that's because it insulates the jellyfish's insides from getting zapped by electricity? Right. I'm going inside this jellyfish's interior cavity to see if what's in there tastes any better. Sorry, I thought I could hear... I thought I could hear everything blowing up, and I was trying to read all that before. Oh, hey! There's something in here. Hello! Can I read you? Read, yes. Note to Feldspar. Do not eat this even if you are dying. This would be too sad. It would be too sad if this were the last thing you ever ate in this life. Okay. I guess these jellyfish are only useful for insulation from electricity. Again, do not eat. Love Feldspar. Oh, that's fantastic. That's super cute. It'd be way too sad if this was the last thing you ever ate. Oh, God, they're beautiful, though. I absolutely love them. For a date night one time, my husband and I got blacklight paints, and then we put up blacklights in our basement. And we watched a movie, and we painted on black canvases. And one of the things I made was jellyfish, actually. I made like bright green and blue and pink jellyfish. Very similar to this. Gravity started here. Wait! I'm somehow back outside? So that hollow branch somehow ended me back up outside. So, I'm finding lights. Like, I just kind of launched my scout, and I'm finding lights. There's something here. Do you guys see those lights? Are those a bunch of dead Nomai? Yeesh. Oh, I'm already in this thing, right? Let's make sure we've got fuel jetpack. Got all the oxygen we need. bother my ship. Oof. Oh. Yeah, let's read through my writing. Oh god. To any who come here searching for us, we followed one of the 2 beacons from the vessel to this place, but now can go no further. It's almost too faint to hear now, but the vessel's beacon is still faintly emitting from within this thorny seed, yet the opening is too small for even a single nomai to fit through it, so our escape pod couldn't have flown through here. We don't understand how this could be possible, but this gruesome place seems able to manipulate space itself. Maybe this was our undoing. To be so close to the location of the vessel, and still so far, is difficult. Worse, the vessel's beacon is dying soon. We will be unable to hear it. There is nothing we can do now but try to perhaps find a way inside, or at least attempt to comprehend why this happened. My dearest hope is that the other escape pods were able to reach relative safety. Oof. Oh, and that's... This is a bunch of dead nomai. Yep, there's an escape pod in there. Do you see it? It's straight through there. That's where their vessel is. Let's try. I don't know if we can make it there in the in the time. We can try. Oof, which right now it doesn't look like it is. Oh, giddy ant. Can I put this down? I'm gonna put this down. I am not touching anything. I'm just going to drift slowly and hope nothing eats me. Now the interesting thing is when we were told where the scout was, when we were in right next to the seed, it said it was only 1 kilometer away. And as we've gotten closer to it, once we got into the seed, it then said 2 kilometers. It didn't say, like, it didn't shorten that. And so something's wonky inside the seed. But maybe I was 1 kilometer away from where it was coming out. But I want to be more than 0.2 kilometers away from the very scary things. So there's some of the probably red stuff. Oh. Oh. I touched my engines and I may have bothered one of them. They're supposed to be all territorial, right? That's one of the things that we discovered, and yet there's 3 of them right on top of each other inside the gate. Okay, so there was a reason to come down here. I know you're there. I know. I see you. I don't know if any of you have ever played GTFO, but it's very similar. Like, you see the light come on, and you're just like, don't move. Nobody move. Nobody even think about moving. God, I've never won a single map on that game. There are times we've gotten closer than somebody just, like, opened a door and just unleashed a horde of zombies. And I was like, alright, well, that was great. Thanks. Oh, and I'm so hyper aware of the fact that I have 22 minutes to get this done. Oh, there's one right there. I think there's one right there. No, that's a spike. Okay, fortunately. But my scout is in this seed. I hope. They know I'm here. They know I'm here. The best thing I can do is get inside the seed. No! No, 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 no. Now it's gonna eat me. 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 Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. No. Fuck, 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 fuck! Yes! Oh my god, that was freaking luck. I should not have made it. Oh, that was luck. I think it got stuck. Oh. Oh, this is not pleasant. Oh. Going to Dark Bramble, Dark Bramble, Dark Bramble. We're going to Dark Bramble as fast as we can jet. It's gonna be stuck in my head all day. And now it's gonna be stuck in yours. Ha!